The left-wing pronoun brigade is actively melting down on Twitter, all over one single tweet from former Hercules actor Kevin Sorbo. That's all that it took. This one right here. If CNN Plus had pronouns, they'd be was/were. Of course, taking a huge shot at CNN Plus, which failed spectacularly. The streaming service that launched at the very end of March that is going to be canceled and officially offline by April 30th. They couldn't even get 10,000 people watching it. It lasted just over 3 weeks until they pulled all of the funding. Multi-$100 million project down the drain for woke CNN. It's hilarious, and Kevin Sorbo, like so many other people, were taking a shot at it. Obviously, were, because it's not going to exist anymore. Now, if you know anything about the English language, you know that were are not pronouns, but it's a joke. That's part of it. But the people out there that hate Kevin Sorbo, that never want him to work again simply because of his politics, were very quick to jump on this and show just how upset they were. Not only that he's making fun of CNN Plus, but those aren't actually pronouns. Don't you know that? Of course he knows that. It's a joke, not only making fun of CNN Plus, but also making fun of people who literally make up their own pronouns. Take a look at this. So mad, Kevin Sorbo mocks the fuck out of both CNN Plus and pronoun nags in one perfectly hilarious tweet, and they just can't deal. That's the tweet that we showed you right there. We're not sure who that hit harder. Okay, we think it hit CNN Plus harder, but it was the pronoun people who lost their damn minds over his tweet. Those aren't even pronouns, you big meanie stupid head. It's effectively what we saw. You see Buck Sexton laughing at it, but there are a lot of people that lost their minds. Of course, people comparing the Lauren Boebert, my pronoun is patriot take. Those are verbs. Sure, keep banning books. If Kevin Sorbo had a career, he would be an extra. But those aren't even pronouns, ... And then they're trying to allude to the stroke that Kevin Sorbo had, trying to effectively say he has brain damage. Those are verbs, genius. Hey, those are verbs. Everybody understands that. The reason it's a joke is because, one, it's making fun of CNN Plus, but also it's taking a shot at the fact that a lot of people that have pronouns right now and put them in their bio, those aren't pronouns either. They're fucking made up. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, just go to, let's see, University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer plus resource center. Different gender pronouns. Oh my gosh. Z, zai, her, their, viz, zir, hers. This is what we're talking about right now. Gender neutral / gender inclusive pronouns. They, their, viz, vers, te, ter, te. These aren't pronouns either. These are made up. There are not 78 different gender pronouns. There are not 78 different genders. That's part of what he's doing right now. He's making fun of people that do make up these pronouns for themselves. And this was all it took to send them into a literal rage right now. Kevin Sorbo is currently trending on Twitter because people are so mad. They're like, doesn't he know those aren't actually pronouns? Kevin Sorbo, once again, showing the world how ignorant he is. Verb, coming from someone who most likely watches Fox News. Newsflash, you're blacklisted because you're a dick, not because you're a Christian. If Kevin Sorbo had a brain, he'd know the difference between pronouns and auxiliary verbs. Kevin Sorbo embarrasses himself again. If you don't know what a pronoun is, just keep your yap shut. Are you gonna say the same things to all the fucking freaks who use these? Who've decided that these are gonna be their pronouns, this made up bullshit, because that's what this is. This is all made up. These aren't pronouns either, until a couple people start trying to say those are my pronouns. And then as soon as you identify it, then somehow it becomes acceptable for that to be listed as a pronoun. Kevin Sorbo has been very, very outspoken about cancel culture, about being a conservative, about being a Christian in Hollywood, and how those things have negatively affected him. There's no doubt that that's why people are so upset about this. That's why people attack Kevin Sorbo anytime he tweets. It's not because of anything other than his political beliefs and his religious beliefs. We talked about that quite a long time ago when he gave this really good interview with PragerU. I would highly recommend you guys go check that out. Just look up Kevin Sorbo PragerU and you'll find it there. Conservative actor Kevin Sorbo opens up about cancel culture and Hollywood ostracizing conservative artists for their political views. This was all it took. One simple tweet shitting on CNN Plus, the failure that is CNN Plus, and taking a crack at people that use ridiculous pronouns. And the left just can't handle it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my PO box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.